For joining us. I'm Shauna Kalafi. That shooting happened around 4:30 this morning in a neighborhood on 9th Street near Mendocino Avenue in Parlier. KC24's Adrian Thomas has the latest on the investigation, which has now been turned over to the Fresno County Sheriff's Office.
Good evening. This is Parlier's second homicide of the year. Authorities say this is still very much an active investigation. That's why we don't have a lot of details yet on what led up to this shooting. I'm told investigators are going to work through the night to try and identify a suspect or suspects as soon as possible. This residential area in Parlier was the scene of the city's second homicide of the year. It's where investigators say they found two men in their 50s and 60s shot early Sunday morning. Both victims were treated at the scene and taken to nearby hospitals where one passed away. The other is listed in critical but stable condition. At this time, it's unclear if the shooter or victims lived in the area.
We're not releasing any details currently regarding the victims or any possible suspects and leads that we're currently working.
It's also still unknown if the victims had a connection to one another or the shooter.
The shooting occurred in the street and partially in a driveway of one of these residents. And the only information we're given at this time about the suspects is that they did flee in a vehicle.
David Serta is the chief of Parlier's police department. He says the latest crime comes at the same time officers have noticed a troubling trend.
Over the course of a month or six weeks, we've actually confiscated about a dozen guns. And most of those guns are ghost guns.
In other words, guns that don't have any serial numbers or legal registration to any owners. Parlier's first homicide about a month ago was a similar situation, a double shooting that left one man dead and another seriously injured.
We haven't seen a spike in crime like this in maybe 5 or 6 years. Over the last 6 weeks, we have seen an above average spike in crime, but it's nothing that I haven't seen before.
The Fresno County Sheriff's Office is asking anyone with information on this incident to come forward or to contact Crime Stoppers. We'll update this story as more information becomes available. For now, reporting in Fresno, Adrian Thomas, KC24, local news that matters.